Hi everybody, this is Nick from OVA Let's Plays. In today's video we will be doing console weapons versus ocram. As you know, 1.3 update is up for certification right now with PS4 and Xbox One, so it's only a matter of weeks, or it could be any time really. So just to showcase what all the console exclusives are going away. So the dragon armor will be a vanity item. It will not have any defense. It will just be strictly just for appearances. So just to showcase the dragon armor, 26 defense over for the headpiece. The set bonus is 21% increased melee and movement. So the defense isn't too bad. The melee speed is the best part. The melee speed and movement speed. The Tizona has 81 melee damage with this armor, and Tonbongiri, I hope I'm saying that right. And then there's the Vulcan Repeater, which we'll be switching to the Titan Mail for, and then there's the Sharanga as well. Additionally, I'll be using Archery Potion just to make it a little bit more powerful. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with the Legendary Tizona. Rip right through those harpies. Through the harpies. Now, as you can tell, we're not losing that much with the Tizona. Really a better weapon. For one thing, this does not shoot out, arguably, because it shoots out beams, so you don't have to get close to get hurt. And it doesn't have the damage of the Horseman's Blade does. The Horseman's Blade, you have to get close to hit the enemy, or you have to have statues with slime or with rabbits or whatever you want to use in order to summon up the pumpkin heads. But with this, there's no really benefit. There seems to be a burning damage that, so there's that, but aside from that, there's not that much. So to try to consolidate this video or make it a little bit shorter, I'll be switching to the Tonbongiri thing. See, as well, we're not missing out that much on this. So some of the console exclusive stuff, I agree, we're not losing that much. Initially, I was upset about the dragon armor because I thought that was the best melee armor, but it turns out if you use the beetle shell with the melee one, it's even better than this. Like defensive-wise and also is offensive-wise. Then if you use the defensive shell, your defense is really good. So that's what I'll be using for the 1.3 update. It just goes to show you that you can always get better, you always learn more. Throughout life, you're always learning and getting better. So, but yeah, for a long time, I thought the dragon armor was the best melee armor before 1.3, but I was wrong. It turns out, or at least in my opinion, my current opinion right now is probably if you're going for defense, the beetle armor with the defensive shell. If you're going for offense, then the beetle armor with the melee shell. But as you can tell, neither of these, we would have beaten them twice over with the Terra Blade by now. So we're not missing out. The main thing we're missing out on really with the console update is probably ocram. And people will say even ocram's not that good of a boss. And I would partially, or at least agree a little bit. He's not the best boss. But the thing we're most upset about, of course, is the guinea pig. But eventually, they might reincorporate the guinea pig back into it, or you never know, there might be mods later on with the guinea pig back in there. Myself with this armor, so go. Alright, hopefully it'll be better with the archery potion and the Vulcan Repeater. We'll be able to, in the Sharanga, we'll just be able to rip right through them. There we go. We're almost there. Come on. Come on, ocram. This is your time to shine. By the way, this island I made, it was suggested by Elijah Taylor and I think Dark Wolf to make this, and I thought about doing it before. This is basically like a console island. We named it Roy Island after our guinea pig Roy, because the guinea pigs are going to be going away, but I colored it and fashioned it to make it look a little bit like ocram, like the color scheme wise, a lot of purples and greens and stuff like that. In fact, that stone there is adamantite stone, which is what adamantite ore is what you drop. So, or what drops from ocram. Gotta heal again. I almost died there. So these are not really good weapons, so we're not losing out. If you're in pre-hard mode, the Sharinga is a bit of a loss, but even then, I would say bead-aids are still a better way to go to beat the Wall of Flesh. It's much easier to beat the Wall of Flesh if you set up a really good sky bridge and just use a bunch of bead-aids. It's a lot effort. It takes a lot less effort. The effort is in the preparation and building the sky bridge, really. But and if you have to farm the bead-aids naturally, that takes a lot of effort as well. But probably gonna. Yep, I died. And this, yeah. So since I died, I died, people. People of the internet, I died. So now what we'll be doing is we'll be switching. I'll just for time's sake, just so I can start it earlier at night again. I saved an exit. I mean, I exited without saving. So now we'll switch to Titan Mail. And then we'll reuse the there we go. So the Titan Mail defense is a little bit less. The main thing is 28% chance not to consume ammo. I think the Shroomite armor beats this pretty much. The only good thing is if you want to conserve ammo, but I've got the duplication glitch, so if you got the duplication glitch or don't mind ammo loss, then the Shroomite armor hands down beats this. So once again, we're not going to be losing out on that much in the Titan Mail. So we're going to be doing the Vulcan Repeater with the Titan Mail. It does 67 damage, range damage. And I don't know how much the Vulcan bolts do. I imagine they're about 15 or 16. There's the Sharinga, we'll be doing that too. That does 56 range damage. The Sharinga will turn the arrows into spectral arrows, and Vulcan will turn into Vulcan bolts. I'll be using the archery potion just as additional damage, just to try to beat him faster. So we'll start out with the Sharinga because that's like the lower damage one. It does. We're almost. Now I'm going to switch over to the Vulcan Repeater because it's more powerful. Is it auto fire? Yes, thank God. The Vulcan